No, this is not a dream. You're in the world of Inside Speaks. We're inspiring you to find happiness in your world. Guess what? We outside with it. We like to hammock camp, bike, as well as ruck. That's right. I'm an Army veteran. I served 2 tours, man, with some great individuals, man. We had our ups, we had our downs, just like you go through in life. But I tell you what, I'm gonna share some of them stories with you on this channel. Space, man. Finally got my opportunity to come back out here.
Uncle, be careful now. Don't fall in.
This water here.
Need to get a thing to close it off.
Oh yeah, it was.
So
The wood was on top of that thing.
Them broke off. The water moccasin was behind that stump, up under that stump.
Oh goodness, basking in the sun.
All this had been cut. I was out here in April. All this was cut.
But you know, it grows fast.
It grows fast, and it's been raining. This is almost 10 acres.
Yeah, that's my goal. You know, you beat the taxes when you give over 10 acres.
You got your gun?
With me?
Yeah.
No.
Where is it?
I got it in the car.
You might
No, we good.
we need it out here.
No,
The
man.
grass high.
No, this is not. You know, I be wrecking every morning. This ain't high.
Snakes hide in the high grass.
They don't bother you. They'll give you a warning before they get you.
That side right there. You can see my mom's handwriting. It say Ella.
Oh, it do, don't it? Oh, wow. Come on.
What?
We're gonna run back and we're gonna take that down this road. I'm gonna go see my grandma and then we're gonna head back.
Hey, yo, Bento!
Had to get out here and say what's up to my mama, my pawpaw. The roads and stuff you guys got to see was what they call home. I got to enjoy it as a kid. I'm a little different than everybody else, I know. But this is how I am. I'm connected to these woods. It's probably y'all see me out there doing all that thing, out there hiking and rucking. A lot of the family is out here. They done came out here and cleaned and cut up real good. Let my kiddos enjoy something a little different, man. You know, take them out of the city life and show them a little backwoods. You know, I enjoy it. I love it. Shout out to everybody out here doing their thing. Keep going. Keep history in your family. Oh, wow. Wow. We're going back on the road. This is rattlesnake heaven out here. I ain't gonna lie. Man, we used to walk this thing as kids. No, this is not a dream. You're in the world of Inside Speaks. We're inspiring you to find happiness in your world. Guess what? We outside with it. We like to hammock camp, bike, as well as ruck. That's right. I'm an Army veteran. I served 2 tours. Man, with some great individuals, man. We had our ups, we had our downs, just like you go through in life. But I tell you what, I'm gonna share some of them stories with you on this channel.
What's going on, guys, man? I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. We are literally just getting back. But I am so committed to making sure this show goes and constantly go forward that I'm not gonna skip a beat. Even if I have to pre-record a show, I'll do it. But kids are going to be kids. You're damn Skippy. Even when we get 41. You're damn right. Listen, man, I had a blast going back in time, going back in yesterday's show. I talked about some of these things. Now you got to get a little bit of a visual. And trust me, I got tons more footage. But I'll be chopping a lot of that stuff up and sending that over to the family reunion and the committee that put the whole family reunion together, a few of the aunties and distant cousins, and giving them some of that footage and let them play with that and do their thing with that, and then I do my rendition of my own thing. So how are you guys doing this weekend? I know it's early for a weekend for some of y'all, but guess what? What my family is doing right now, and some people are still down that road out there right now, they getting ready to go to church, and guess what? I got here ready to do this show. This has became a part of my life. You know, kind of like how I was showing you guys some of the footage then. If you haven't already, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share this with a friend, and somebody that needs to learn. There's so much more out of life than what you got going on in your house. I've learned so much about some of the kinfolk that I ain't seen in years. And you know what's so funny? When you start seeing old family members and last time you seen them, y'all was only like 5 or 6, 10 years old, and you see them now they got kids and they got kids, and some of them are grandparents now, and it's just, you know, time flies. Y'all, I'm 41. I remember running up and down them dirt roads, and I'm talking about 10 years old, 8 years old. You know, out there just having a ball. You know, and those roads was riding up and down. You know, they done threw some gravel over them things, but there's actually all red clay dirt. So many people was getting stuck down there. Grandpa used to have to get out there and get on that tractor and start digging people out. And you guys will get to see a little piece of that stuff too. But I had a blast, man. You know, a lot of stuff out there, and that countryside really don't get touched or moved. Like, I really don't. Like, there's some stuff that was up in there, and that was the house that we went into is my great grandma's house. So it was my grandpa's mother's house, and he actually hand built that house. Yes, sir, hand built it. So you know kind of how old things are. Things in there are over 100 some odd years old. I mean, even some of the I found a little shifter thing that was in. I love history. You know, your family. You may not be locked into your family history, but you might want to. You'll be surprised the things that you learn about who's in your family. Family reunions are very important. I believe they're kind of rare now, but they're very important. It's vital to know who you're related to across the world. We got people from California, Louisiana, Mississippi, Arkansas. I mean, all over. Then I found out there was more people that served than I even knew. You know, so I had a blast. My kids had a blast. Hell, they still over there recovering right now. Angel is recovering. Hell, I'm recovering. I know I added some weight on. Yeah, we weren't eating healthy out there. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you what though. I'm a champion. Yeah, you heard it. I don't really like to lose it too much. When you challenge me, I'm a kid at heart at sometimes. Sometimes I'm a kid at heart. And I got a little something I'm going to show you guys during this special episode on this Sunday morning. And I encourage you guys, I'm really to myself. I'm really only around the kids and Angel most of the time. I really don't kick it with everybody. But it be them special moments like the family reunion. Get out here and get to talk about old times and see people you ain't seen in a long time. It's just like, damn. I remember we used to be hanging out all the time. What happened? We got older. Started having kids. We got businesses to run. We got organizations to structure. Things start to kind of pull us away from that old family vibe. But this is why you do them once a year. Get locked back in with everybody for a few, have some food, play some games and things like that. Yeah, I had a blast. And like I said, man, I'm only laughing, y'all, because every time people see me, boy, you look like your daddy. And rest in peace, my old man. All right, man, you look like your daddy. Boy, you're your daddy's son. You know, you look really familiar. Are you related to such and such, such and such? And that's kind of conversations go. People want to figure out who you are, who you related to, what side of family you on, how you related to, how you kin to me. There was this sweet auntie, and she's 95. And I was sitting from across the table from her, right? And I told her, hey, auntie, I know they said they're going to share this with you. So I said I was going to talk about you on the show. And that's what I'm doing right now. And she was like, she called me over. So, when older individuals ask you to come over, it's because they can barely hear, they can barely see. So I know she was squinting her eyes and trying to figure out who I was. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get up. And sweet by this sweet lady, man. Got down and sat by her and had to kind of bend down a little bit so she can hear me. You know what I mean? She was like, hey, I know we can. And she went down the whole list of who she thought I was related to. Got it wrong all the way down. But then we came terms with it. Yeah, I'm Ella's son. That's my mom's name, right? And everybody know what Louisa Clarence said. Yeah, and those are my grandparents. So they rolling down the list. She rolling down the list and finally figured out who he is. And right now it's like, man, you 95, you look real good. Your skin glowing, shining, smiling. You're looking real good being 95. Amazing. You know what I mean? I gotta get like you. Saw all these old wrinkles. I was like, them ain't wrinkles. That's wisdom. She said, oh yeah. Made me feel good, man. You got so many people out here don't even want to see themselves in the mirror. And she 95, living all these years and still out here shining bright, smiling, out here joking, watching her great grandkids do their thing. And that's how I want to get. I want to get to that point where I can laugh and enjoy some of the stories. And she gave me a little tidbit, right? She said, man, listen, I'm going to tell you something. She did come a little closer. And I came a little closer, and I just sat there and listened to her. And she was just like, what we used to say. If you was ugly, you ain't kin to. We don't claim you. I say, blew my mind, man. Ma'am, fam, auntie, I love you, man. Cause you made my day. She had me rolling. Man, she had me rolling. That what we used to say back in the day. Hey, if you was ugly, you ain't kin to me. Sweet lady. And I met a lot of my kinfolk, and I met some new family members I ain't never seen before, you know, and so crazy. Some of the people are right here. Well, not here, right here in Dallas, but they're in the DFW area, right? That's why I say you just never know who you're related to. Families get big, and it's just crazy. Now, let's get to the meat and potatoes. Kids are gonna be kids. Even when we get a little older. I'm a child at heart, especially when I get out there. I told y'all yesterday on the show, hey man, if there was any place I would like to be and never have to leave and would have to stay there, East Texas, right there by that national forest, is where I would be, and I would never leave. Better be back there. Just throw me back there somewhere in the backwoods. Yeah, I'm good. And I'll be straight. It's peaceful. As you see, you got to ride down the road a little bit to get to somebody else's house. But it's peaceful. You know, you wave at everybody when they go by. It's peaceful. You ain't got to worry about too much. You got to worry about a water moccasin here and there. Maybe you got to worry about a few rattlesnakes here and there. But what is that? You know, mind your business, they'll mind theirs. You walk by, come up on it, hey, it's going to give you a little warning, a little razzle-dazzle, and you keep it moving. Yeah. But let me tell you guys something. When you are attempting to educate your children that are from the city, and you take them to the real country, and they get their first taste of some real Texas heat, sizzling heat, 95 plus, no shade. Oh man, y'all want to see a little clip? I got a little clip. Matter of fact, in this clip I'm about to show you guys, and I'll be sitting here watching it with you, as I should and as I will. My children got a little bit frustrated because of the heat. We got out there, and before we left the crib, you know, me and Angel was like, hey, let's go ahead and bring our own balls. Let's bring some footballs. Let's bring a little small basketball so they can have something to play with. You know, just never know. Just never know. Right? So we brought a little football, brought a little basketball. And we got to remember, I got twin boys, fraternal twin boys at that. They think alike, they act alike, but everything that's out here, they want of their own. And them boys I'm talking about is these ones right here. Y'all seen the cover of the thing. In the cover of the thing, that little man Tanner, that's the one that was blowing them bubbles, right? And that boy Taylor, they all, they are a handful. So as y'all seen in the video in the beginning of me rolling down that dirt road, now I'll play a piece of it again. But what I'm finna show you guys right now is, y'all know I'm a champion, right? You know I don't really lose at too much anything. I don't. No. I probably won't even get involved if there's a chance of me losing. Grand Rising, bro. And I'm finna show you this clip. And like I said, man, it's hot. It's real country. Not that fake country. This is real country dwellings we're in. All right. So it's my first time bringing the kiddos out that way, you know, and when the heat gets to you, it gets to you. It may make you a little angry. You may not want to play fair. And my kids, you know, they be popping up on this show too. Right now, they dead tired. If I turn this camera around and, you know, every time I do the show, they'll come in here and they want to lay down and watch me do the show, or they'll lay down and go to sleep. or do their thing while I'm rocking the show. They'll be quiet and just do their thing. They over there are drained, dead tired. But I'm gonna show you guys this clip. Check this out. Y'all know I'm really losing anything, right? If you haven't already, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share. Answers over there recovering. Hey, it was a long ride, a lot of heat. we did it down and back. But yeah, check out these shows that are coming up this week, and then we're gonna get into the video. This whole new series that we are developing right now, 5 Days of Calm, 5 ways to prevent from blowing up on people. I am an expert at blowing up on people. I really don't have too much of a fuse left. This is why I separate so I can elevate. On Monday, we're going to talk about name it to make it. That's when you letting people know how you feeling off top, so you don't got to guesstimate how your energy is going to come off. And my kids are going to show you a little bit of that when I show you this video. This Tuesday coming up, we're talking about pause and breathe. Before you react, take a breath. I was bad at that. I never did that. But it's good advice, and I started to do that as I got older. Wednesday, hump day, we're going to talk about physical reset. Before you swing, before you hit them in the jaw, before you punch them in the neck, gut them in the lower bottoms with your feet. Think before you react. Thursday, we're going to talk about scripted responses. Think before you speak. And that kind of goes in the same with Wednesday, but more of a verbal attack. Then Friday, we're going to talk about repair and reflect. See, I'll be having these whole weeks scripted out so I can be prepared and have few clips and different things for you guys to check out. Damn it, I'm getting good at this. I ain't gonna lie. This just started out with me working on myself. With that being said, y'all can check out these shows as well. Routine builds confidence. Veteran businesses must knows, and discipline over motivation. Now I gave y'all a little synopsis. Let's get to this video. Run that footage.
Get up. Here, go.
Bento.
Hey man, we done made it out here. We in East Texas. Out here at the Family Union, Netherly Family Union, watching everybody play the games and different things like that. It's about 90 something out here. And I'm actually looking for a spot to hang my hammock. I'm gonna tell you what, these trees are a lot bigger than the ones you see closer to the city. Got some big boys. Right now they're putting up some volleyball in there. They're gonna play some volleyball. I actually won some prizes, by the way, for those that don't know. I'm gonna show you a little clip right here. Boom. Check out what we're doing.
So is it us two and then them two?
Y'all know I don't lose,
It's
right?
us two. Okay.
Y'all know I don't lose.
What's
All right.
Stack all the blues on one, all the pinks, all the greens, and all the yellows.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna get ready to tell y'all when to start.
okay. Can we set them to the side?
No, they have to stay
Oh,
on.
they have to
stay
stay.
on there.
Oh. All right.
Okay, get ready, set. Are you ready?
Oh yeah, it's going.
It is awesome, bro.
Just give me an email. I got you.
Set, go.
No, like that. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win?
Somebody's cheating.
You gotta win this.
Oh, come on. Hey, let's go. Hold on. Hey, you're supposed to be rooting for your daddy. Why you not? Why you cheating? Hold on. Oh, you're supposed to root for daddy. No. You're supposed to root for daddy. Hold on. Wait. Yo, you cheating. Hold on. Y'all trying to make me lose. Hey, what happened to teamwork? Stop. Why y'all cheating? Oh, wait. Stop. Hold on. Don't touch it, Tanner. Wait. Y'all are next. Let's go. Y'all want to win? win. No, stop. Hold on. Stop.
Win, come on.
Oh.
You got it.
I would have got it. Wait. She's about to win. Let's go. Yeah. It's recording now. Hey, I won. Shout out.
Family reunion.
Come on now. Yeah. Get some. Love chilling with the fam, man. You know, I don't really kick it with too many people. I don't really vibe with a lot of people, but when I get to do stuff like this, I do my best not to be too busy to make time for it. And it's been about 6 years since I've been out here. Let me tell you what, I'm loving every minute of it. Let's go.
Listen, man. Hey, it's something about allowing your kids to see you have fun. My kids they was so turned up. See, Tanner gonna stick up for me. Taylor over there, you're supposed to be switching sides, brother, son. What I'm eating, as y'all see me, I'm eating one of these tea cakes. So, I mean, ain't just gonna wake up and be like, where a tea cake gone, man? Hey, baby, I'm sorry, love. It was sitting there. It was sitting too long. It was lonely. So I had to eat it. I had to eat the cake, baby. I had to eat the cake. When you wake up, don't be mad at me. But I'm fucking this up. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm gonna tell you what. I damn sure wasn't eating healthy out there. Good cooking, good food. Do that whole town, man. Everybody shows us love. We damn near bought the whole damn hotel. Got some clips of that as well. But during the week, I'll show a few more clips and stuff like that. But I had a blast, man. I got to be a kid again for at least 12 hours. Then I had to come back here and knock out some more schoolwork. But I'm excited about everything that's happening. My kids got to see what it was like, how I got to grow up. You know what I mean? During the summertime, there was no internet. All it was shucking peas, shucking corn, just think farmer's life. That's what we did, and it was fun for us. We'd be on the back roads like I was showing. I'm going to show this clip of this video earlier. I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. I got to run this so that way you guys can see what I'm talking about. Check this out.
For years, I wanted to get back off in here and get this sign. As you see, this is where we at. This is where my grandfather's land and family.
Now, where this sign is at right here, our grandfather's land is in the middle of the forest. No. Not where it's been on the edge. No. In the middle. So, I mean, you got to roll down a dirt road, you know what I'm saying, to get to it. Real country living, and it was a good time. And as kids, we weren't able to just stop and get no picture of sign. So, here a little tidbit fact. It took me over 30 plus years to even get a picture by this sign. You know what I mean? You guys can even look up to see how big this forest is, right? And how thick it is and what's out here. This is rattlesnake heaven, water moccasin heaven. You know what I mean? Definitely some things out here to get on your ass.
This is where we grew up. That's where we had a good time at, rocking and rolling out here as a kid. I enjoyed it. Got the people rolling by. This was fun for us. I always wanted to stop here. I was too young as a kid to stop and get a rock out with this sign, but I'm going to get this sign. And we're going to have a great show today. Y'all lock in. It's Inside. Welcome back to Military Veteran Point of View. We out here in East Texas, man, giving y'all a view of what I enjoyed as a kid growing up. It's your boy Inside. Lock in. Let's get it.
Hey, yo, Bento.
All right, so you see this dirt road right here? Now y'all see me doing all the rucking and all that stuff. As kids, we used to walk these dirt roads up and down, man. Up and down the dirt roads. Because we didn't have too much else to do. All right? So walking up and down these woods, up and down the dirt road. And at the time, all this back here was all red clay. Now them came through and threw some gravel on top. not a good job they did, but they did it, right? And as I play this video, I'm gonna stop and talk about some of these spaces, you know. And what we're doing right now, we're rolling through these backs, and we're finna come up on top of this hill, and it's where some of our kinfolk and the family stayed. And let's let the video continue.
Over there, man, I got the family sitting over here and pulled off the side of this road. Look at that. That's a whole tin roof.
All right. That right there is an old tin. That house is hundreds of years old, right? Now, a little fact right here. My mom, right? Her elementary school was in a farmhouse. Literally. That same little structure you guys are seeing right there is exactly what it looked like. So imagine a open backfield with the barn gate, and that's where she went to school for elementary. At that time, you know, it was still segregated. Everything was segregated, separate. So you had to do what you had to do. And this is right before the busing started happening, before she had to go to the schools, right? So there's so much history back here, and nothing really changes because nobody just goes off in these spots. That's why later on in this video, you guys get to see me going to my great grandmother's house. Let the pity video. And I say pretty, 'cause I like the house. The house is historic. And knowing that your family got a lot of history out here is epic. My grandfather had the first house with actual running water. And you guys gonna get to see a little bit of this well that's here. And it still got water in it. Crazy work.
I talked about this on the show. Oh, loud. Watch the walls. That's a dirt devil. That ain't gonna sting you.
Now, before we even go in, as kids, we were only allowed to go 2 places at this house. On the porch and just this front area room. We were not allowed to go to the back. Grandma Key didn't believe in banks. So all her money will be stuffed up under that mattress. So the story is told, right? Over time, this house has been staying up for years. Before me, before my mom, before my grandparents, because there was one that helped structure this. You know, down there they do a lot of log trucks and stuff like that. So we're gonna go through and then I'm gonna let it pass back. I'm gonna let the video play and check out some of the stuff that I find.
Man, it feels the same.
Didn't say nothing. The second egg she threw away.
Yeah.
I said, "No, Mama, why you throw that egg away?" She said, "There was an eye in it." I didn't see the eye. I didn't see the egg. But me and eggs ain't been right since.
Alright, I be eating my boiled eggs to get my protein. Now I gotta check. Come on, man. Look at this.
Look at that little sister.
Come on, man.
Listen, all right, so she was giving a story about Grandma Key talking about these eggs. And, you know, back in them times, you know, you get to learn about some historic things, and you also get to learn about some of the superstitions. And this is around the first time I learned about what a chupacabra was. I also learned about ghosts and spirits, and people had their own beliefs and things. And when she says she's seen an eyeball an eye while she was making breakfast and eggs, right? So she threw the egg away, right? You know, something special about hearing some of those stories, man. Y'all guys can see this stuff is pretty old in here. Some of the stuff, my great uncle was actually living in here since my great grandma passed. And you'll see some new things in here, and then you'll see a couple of old things that ain't really been moved. But that's a flower shifter right there. Old tin can flower shifter. History. And this is something that I am going to allow my kids to have while I work on having this land. So many people laugh about Man, why you want to be in the country so much? Man, you forget the values, the things that you appreciate, the peace, the separation from the chaos of the world. You know, this is why I bust my butt every day to build structure, to build a financial foundation to where my kids ain't really got to work for nobody if they don't want to. They ain't got to get out here and break their backs over just to enjoy life. That's what me and her mom's doing. You know, but I wanted them to see what it's like when you have bare minimum, but you're making it work. Now imagine 8 kids being in a space like this, plus kinfolk and everybody else all in here enjoying this house, and the house was right down the road from this house. It's peaceful, you know what I mean? And I believe in it, and I will always cherish it.
You never know, man. You might got some antiques in here. Are you playing? But this type of stuff I want to leave to my kids. You know, I do a show at 10 o'clock every morning, man. I be talking about this space, man. Finally got my opportunity to come back out here.
Uncle, be careful now. Don't fall.
This water here is
Need to get a.
That's a real well. And it's water, as you can see, it's water still down there. So up under that land, there's water running. There's water running up under that land. That's so I mean, years and years and years and years and years and years and years. And that thing still got water in it. Now normally they have like a little wood thing covering it up, right? But back in this pasture, you guys will see the deer blinds. You'll see it's a nice grade spot for, and they all out there. They be out there hunting with the deers and doing that. It's just a getaway. It's just an amazing ducked off area. You got to drive to it, but it's definitely dope. So that's a real well. You know, back a few years ago, I still had the top thing going, like I was saying earlier. But this is where they would get their water from, man. This is where they get the water from. Yesterday when I was talking about grandma and them, before they had the washer and dryers and all that stuff, they was out there scrubbing stuff by hand and hanging their stuff on the lines. Yeah, man. So this is why I value and I appreciate our older individuals that show us what life was really like growing up before all the technology came in.
Thing to close it off.
Oh, yeah. It was,
So people
the
don't-
wood was on
it
top
was,
of that
it-
thing.
them broke off. The water moccasin behind that stump, up under that stump.
Oh, then that
They
sun,
killed.
basking in the sun.
All this had been cut. I was out here in April. All this was cut.
But you know, it grow fast.
It
This is all that hunting area, all from here, and it goes to a big creek that's all in the back. They got a big pond back there, and it just goes back off over that way, and this is where they do all the hunting at. Now, this tree that's off to the right over here behind that electric pole, there's a whole, they got little cabin joints back there and more blinds. So this is where they do their hunting and all type of stuff like that. So I can pop out here anytime I want.
and it's been raining. This is almost 10 acres.
Yeah, that's my goal. You know, you beat the taxes when you give over 10 acres.
You got your gun?
With me?
Yeah.
No,
Where is it?
I got it in the car.
You might
I mean, no, we good.
we
Man.
need it out here.
No,
It's
man.
ran high.
No, this is not. You know, I be wrecking every morning. No, this ain't huh?
You don't need a gun every time, man. We ain't. It is stuff out here, y'all. You gotta be careful. But I ain't bothering nothing, man. No, you know. She just want to make sure we was good. We gonna be good. We got Unc out there walking with the cane. I mean, he gonna be all right. He all right. We gonna be all right. You know what I mean? This ain't wrong turn. Oh man, I love him.
They tied in the high grade.
They don't bother you. They'll give you a warning before they get you.
That side right there. You can see my mom's handwriting. Say Ella.
Oh, it do, don't it?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
what's up.
wow.
Now, my mom, if you watch the videos I was talking yesterday and then what I was talking about today earlier, Pawpaw and Mom is my grandparents, right? My mom's name is Ella. Now, my grandfather's mother's name was Kizella, and that's actually her handwriting right there. Now you can tell it's old mailbox. Now out here, ain't there's not like the postal service that you guys may be used to. There's normally just this old brown Toyota truck running everybody's mail on these back roads. You know what I mean? And yeah, so a little different, but it's typical for people that understand it's been living on the edge of civilization. But I wanted my kids to see this and enjoy this, and I got some clips that I'll share probably later on today. Yeah, man, my kids got outside and onto my right when they started feeling that grass and got deep. They took off. Nah, Dad, you got it. We'll be in the car and just let us know when you're done. So yeah, man, you got kids, man. Let them enjoy outside. Let them enjoy it, man, because the city is cool, city is great, but they need to learn some survival tactics just in case this thing all falls apart. Do you feel me? All right, keep going.
Come on. What? We're gonna run back and we're gonna take that down this road and we'll go see my grandma and then we're gonna head back.
And that music you're hearing, yeah, that's by a veteran. That is a veteran, Army veteran. He helps do the movies. He's the guy that shot the documentary over me doing the hiking, as well as he's an amazing artist. So that music that you're hearing is by Ayo Bando, Breeze, another veteran that was out there in Kansas. Let's go.
Hey, yo, Bento.
Had to get out here and say what's up to my mama, my pawpaw. The roads and stuff you guys got to see was what they call home. I got to enjoy it as a kid. I'm a little different than everybody else I know, but this is how I am. I'm connected to these woods. It's probably y'all see me out there doing all that thing, out there hiking and rucking. A lot of the family is out here. They done came out here and cleaned and cut up real good.
Let me tell you guys something, man. This looks good. They did a great job keeping that thing cleaned up out there, man. Ain't gonna lie, I thought maybe later down the years, man, I'm gonna own me some extra property and make my own site. Now I know this may sound kind of dark, but it's not dark. It's just paying homage to your family. And every time we roll down this way, I'm going to stop. It's just a thing that I do. Anytime I go down to East Texas, I gotta go down that dirt road, check out all the old places where I grew up, and then before we leave that countryside, we go and pay homage to the people that passed away. So everybody in this graveyard, most of the people in this graveyard, we're either related to or known. It's just crazy how the world works, huh?
Let my kiddos enjoy something a little different, man. You know, take them out of the city life and show them a little backwoods. You know, I enjoy it. I love it. Shout out to everybody out here doing their thing. Keep going. Keep history in your family. Oh, wow. Wow. We're going back on the road.
All right, this creek right here, as many times we done rolled over it as kids while our uncle used to drive us around, we used to walk over this creek. At one point, I thought this thing was super, super big, but I had to remember we were small. We was kids. That thing ain't that big. It's not that big. I thought it was big as hell. It's not. You know what I mean? When you're kids, you think your eyes, your eyes are bigger than your stomach. Sometimes your eyes are bigger than the thing that you see. I used to think this creek was super big, and it ain't that big. And obviously it looked like it dried up too, but we used to walk over this thing as well. Good times, man. It's probably why I ain't having a problem in the military when it came to rucking and doing the ruck marches and stuff like that. I was good. Too easy. And shout out to the wifey, man. Shout out to the families watching. Yeah, man, I was good. I was decent in the military. We did a lot of walking around here.
This is rattlesnake heaven out here. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, man. Great times. I got so many clips, so much footage that I'll be chopping up and sharing along the way. But like I said, man, we are in recovery mode. Like, we got back here early this morning, and hell, they didn't really get to lay down until about 4 or something. Normally, I'm getting up at 4. But yeah, I am committed to this show. I'm committed to constantly putting this content out because it's helping me. It's helping me reflect and appreciate how much life I got left out here and things I've done. You know what I mean? And sharing those stories and sharing the moments with my kiddos was very special for me. It's like an early birthday gift that I got, you know. So they had a good time. They had a blast. They got to meet some of their kinfolk. They got to realize they ain't the roughest ones. They all out there. I got some clips of them fighting. And one thing that we do, we ain't finna stop y'all fighting. Y'all go ahead and handle it out. You know what I mean? That's what's gonna make you tough. And my kids are already rough as hell already. But, you know, it's good energy, good vibes. And I think it's very important, as I do on the show all the time, you know, I still got a little write-up, but every moment you get, let your kids experience something different. If they've always been in the country, okay, take them out the country, let them see a little bit of the city. If they always been in the city, take them out the country, let them see a little bit of the country. Give them a different view of life each and every time. Show them as much as you can. Just because you may not have got to do it, don't mean they not gonna be able to do it, or they shouldn't be able to do it. Shouldn't even be an excuse. The more your kids are exposed to, the better they'll be able to adapt and use some of those skill sets and knowledge that you have present to them, man. Yeah, man. Man, you know, man, once I got into this entertainment game and promoting and managing artists, man, I missed out. Like I said, it's been 6 years since I've been back, and I missed out on so much. But yeah, family reunions are important. They're vital. They're vital to what's going on. Like I had a cousin. He playing overseas. He playing basketball overseas. Didn't even know. Walked up on me. All looked. Dang, what's good with it, bro? Me and your family. And shout out to cousin Cross. He was a guy that did all the sports. He did all the Boys and Girls Club. And now he got the young man over there playing professional basketball. Damn, okay, bro. Let's go. Find out I had a kinfolk running the whole series, whole show. Like, the more you learn about your family, you start to learn you're really not as alone as you think you are. That's what Angel was saying in her blog, right? And I'm really a loner. I like my own time to myself. I really do. But here and there, I don't mind sharing it, and especially when it comes down to a spot like that. If I ever came up missing, I tell you this. If I ever somehow just came up missing and got ghost, that'd probably be the best place to go and find my ass. Out there in that forest, out there in that national park. Because I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. Yeah, I mean, and I got taught a lot of stuff early on. A lot of the older cousins taught us the things they knew, and my grandparents, Pawpaw, some of the uncles, taught us how to survive, especially the older grandkids, the older of us. We got a taste of that early. Mama, she didn't speak no English, none whatsoever. My grandmother, she didn't speak no English, none whatsoever, right? But I understood everything she said, like I was saying yesterday in the episode. And those plots that I went to go see, that's where they're buried at. And at the time, my grandfather and my grandmother, it was like against the rules for Mexican and Black to be married together. You know what I mean? But they did their own thing. They Bonnie and Clyde that thing. And I'm all with it. I'm all for it. because whoever makes you happy and they willing to go through the fight with you is meant to be with you through thick and thin. Hard times, frustrating times is all a part of the process. Because if it wasn't meant to be, it wouldn't happen. Real spill. So let your kids enjoy some of your heritage. Let them learn about the fam. Don't keep it away from them. Even if they don't want to be in there. Trista wasn't feeling it. It was hot. It was muggy. It was sweaty. It was a lot of people, a lot of food, music blaring. Everybody was having fun. And Trista liked to be to herself. But she had to be exposed to something different. And after a while, she broke through and started having fun and moving around. But that's what it comes with it, right? So I had a great childhood. I got to have some of the city life, and in the summertime, I got some of the country life. And it was bouncing back, a nice balance throughout the years, because my mom and dad, they were, well, all the uncles and aunties and my mom and dad, they'll all take all their kids and just dump us out in the country and take off and do their own thing, and they'll come back by the end of the summer, right before it's time to go back to school, get us and take us back to the city. But that was just a little tidbit that I wanted to share with you guys, man. But here's a few pointers about allowing your kids to tap in with something a little different, right? The roots build identity. When people learn about family members that you ain't never really known about, you become proud of. Some people have done some amazing things out here. Helps people build an identity. Helps your kids build an identity about themselves. It teaches hard work, showing what the older folks went through so you can have the things that you want today. You know what I mean? That's very important. Very important, man. And nature builds resilience. Damn Skippy. You gotta know your area. You gotta know your elements. You gotta learn about the wildlife. You gotta learn about the vegetation that's around you. You gotta learn how to feed yourself. You know, that's why I say most people that only live in the city will have a hard time if the grid fell apart. Everything fell apart. Everything went down. Everybody went down to shambles. Have a hard time surviving. Most people think corn and peas come in a can. Man, we used to have this peel peas, shuck the corn, take the hair out the corn, take the worms out the corn if there was worms in the corn, chop that stuff up, put it in a bowl, and roll out with that. And we will do that. Those are our chores, our things that we had to do. You know what I mean? I got my kids out there, they know what to do. They just think all the food comes to the grocery store. It don't work that way. But y'all, I gotta get some rest. I got school in the morning. I did my replies to my schoolwork. I'm gonna chop up some videos probably later on tonight because I'm probably about to be asleep for a while. But I am so thankful that I got to share some of the stuff that I got to do out here, man. It is my happy place, you know. When I always talk about, man, find your happy place. Some of us, our happy place is going down the road a few miles and enjoying ourselves. Hargy sent me a message earlier telling me about how he took a partner out there so they can go out there and do some fishing, and a young man caught a fish. And that joy, that excitement is what you want your kids to have. It outweighs the PlayStation. Listen, got a whole PlayStation right here. The kids don't even play this thing. Matter of fact, they got PlayStation in all their room. Don't even play them things anymore. They just want to go outside and have fun. They want to go out here and create stuff. You know what I mean? So I feel we doing our kids a just do. You know what I mean? Not saying they don't need to learn about technology and the way of times. Yeah, man. It's kids will eat. Yo. I got some clips of the lines of how long the lines was when the food was in there. Now, I will say this, though. See, on our family structure, Fridays is a fish fry. Saturdays, it's like you got your brunch type food. It's just food everywhere. Just food. Well, matter of fact, all 3 days is food. But it's Friday fish fry. And then you got your soul food barbecue in the middle of the day. And then at night, you know, you do all the music, you turn up, have a good time. And then there's more food then, and that's normally like some briskets and different things like that. And then on Sunday morning, for those that stay to do the church thing, there's more food, and then everybody meet up at the church thing. For those that go, normally we don't go. My mom and my mom, they go, but we normally hitting back the road because we are the sobering up. At the time when I was drinking, but now, you know, I don't really drink like that no more. I just kind of kicked it with the fam, let everybody do their own thing. But it is important. It is vital. You know what I mean? I was watching Big G talk about how he was enjoying time out there in Hawaii, getting out there, be around family, especially when they had that basketball tournament out there in Mississippi, I believe. And he was talking about how he was enjoying his family and meeting people he ain't seen in a while. And I got to see my mom meet some of her school friends that she went to school with down back in the town. And she was telling me all these stories. I got a video clip of that too. I'm gonna put it in there too. But yeah, it is very important that you learn who your family is. You know what I mean? You ain't got to kick with everybody. Now, you're talking the inside here. You know, I don't be kicking it with everybody. I don't pull up on everybody. And I just, you know, I like my solitude. But it ain't an excuse for you not to know your family, man. So learn a little bit about your family, learn where you come from. You might even learn a little bit more about yourself, to why you got certain traits and habits that you have. You know what I mean? Things come down the lineage. You know what I mean? I'm not the only one that started with an attitude and the problem. I wasn't the first one to start doing all the fighting. As my cousin Tasha would say. You know, Tasha, my cousin, man, she used to fight dudes. Not female. She fight dudes. She out there in Fort Worth right now. Shout out to Tasha, man. Shout out to my uncle, man. My uncle served in Vietnam. I got to sit down and chop it up with him, man. Every time I get to talk with him, you know, he had to live the rough life, but every time I get to talk to him, it's just good. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. So I encourage you guys, man. I'm not saying you got to kick with everybody. Keep your place of peace. You know, if you got to keep it to a little minimum, that's cool. That's what I do. But learn about your family, learn some history about yourself. You know what I mean? So you can have something to be proud of. If you have nothing to be proud of right now, right? So man, it's amazing. I do got a little tidbit for you guys. I will share. The only ones that's gonna know is the ones that watch the show, because I won't post it. I'm not gonna post any of this stuff on Facebook. What I'm about to mention, but in 2027, what is it? July 24th, 2027, I will be directing my first film, and we'll be filming out that way in East Texas. Many horror film. So there you go. I said it. I won't be posting it, but it's happening. I already got the film crew. I already got the approval to film out on the land. So it's gonna be a good one. Got the music queued already as well. Script already ready to go. Been working on some things, but it's gonna be a blast, man. So you guys, make sure you guys tap in. I salute everybody, man. I'm gonna finish my little tea cookie right here. Let me show you guys what we got coming up for the week. All right, this whole week, we are talking about 5 days of calm, Refuge Week. This whole week, this whole series is all about 5 days of calm, right? Refuge Week. And so why you talking about Refuge Week? Well, let me tell you, because I have a attitude problem. I've got a short fuse, and I feel like I can help others and kind of share some of the stories and the reason why I always blowing up on people. It sounds like it would be my fault. Sometimes I'm stubborn as an old mule. Maybe you stubborn as an old mule. Maybe, you know, you might be a little bit like me. So I can talk bad about myself and show people that, hey, you may not be the only one out here not rap too tight, right? I know it will be scary if you making it. Yeah. And it's not even that so much. Oh, it is gonna be scary, but it ain't gonna be so much just the scary part. What's the scary part is what can really happen, like truly, really, really happen. And I have factual things already lined up and historical facts behind what is already about to be presented. I just needed the green light and the okay for the locations. And I also needed to make sure that the film people that I have is going to be able to make that trip because it's quite a little drive. But I'm excited. And I just wanted to share that with the people that watch this live. But yeah, man, we got 1 year to film it. And it's gonna be that ish. It's gonna be that ish. and I already got 3 cinemas that we can go to. Shout out to Look Cinema, where we can actually show the film. So super dope. So we'll show the film in an actual theater. Then decide to take it to some type of streaming. But the first thing is to get people to check out in the theaters. But that is goal for the year. And still obviously do school and become a great dad. But it's your boy Inside. I'm gonna finish my tea cake. You guys have an amazing Sunday. And remember, always remember, keep your peace. Keep your mind clear of all things that are distractions. Because at the end of the day, you only get one life to live. You only get one family to enjoy. And a lot of us will make the mistake and destroy it because we think we want something better when you already got what you need. Yeah, when you already got what you need. Y'all want some tea cake? It's really good. Angel finna be, she finna be upset with me. Look, I left some crumbs. I did leave some crumbs, y'all. Don't do me like that. I ain't that mean. But it's so good. It's so good, y'all. It's so good. Oh, God. I love that girl, man. If it wasn't for her, man, we wouldn't even made that trip. I'm not gonna even lie, we wouldn't even made that trip. We would have not even made that trip. So you guys be amazing. It's your boy Inside. I love you guys. I don't gotta know you to show you no love. It's in you, not above you. You guys have an amazing day.
No, this is not a dream. You're in the world of Inside Speaks. We're inspiring you to find happiness in your world. Guess what? We outside with it. We like to hammock camp, bike, as well as ruck. That's right. I'm an Army veteran. I served 2 tours, man, with some great individuals, man. We had our ups, we had our downs, just like you go through in life. But I tell you what, I'm going to share some of them stories with you.
Stop what you're doing right now and go subscribe to Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime on YouTube, all social media platforms. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to make sure you tap in. Right now, over 72,000 subscribers and well over 11 million views and watch time hours. So make sure that you continue to support, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and keep tapping in with us because we're going to keep on bringing you this hot content every day and in every way. It's your main man, Big G. And make sure, like I said, stop what you're doing right now and tap in. Like, share, subscribe. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime.